Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving week. If you were spending time with your family, if you do the dinner thing, honestly, the last 2 years in a row, my Thanksgivings have been wild. And this one was pretty tame. I mean, there was the family stuff, not really any drama. And for that in itself, I'm pretty thankful. Then, of course, you guys know that everybody was running up to the deals for Black Friday right after, and that was just an absolute shit show. But in the meantime, guys, we're not back to talk about Thanksgiving because now we're on to the other holidays that start coming up in December. We're back to talk about Andy Cohen, who is talking about the Bravo plans for 2023 and teasing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills break again. Plus, maybe Kathy Hilton is exiting. So we have lots to talk about, lots to discuss. But also, we have a new episode with Farrah Brittany out from Buying Beverly Hills. You also know her as Kyle and Maurizio's daughter from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We have a new podcast episode with her out now, anywhere you get your podcast. And if you want the video version, go to Hot Messy Podcast on YouTube. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that we hear the whole put on pause now. Ever since Andy Cohen and Bravo did this to, I feel like, Dorinda Medley, it's just become a thing. Now, Andy Cohen is revealing that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will be on hold for a minute. Now, Beverly Hills were taking a minute break. The Bravo head honcho told E! News earlier this week, adding that they will get back to shooting with them in the new year. We've talked about this a lot because there's so many ultimatums and there's so much fan pushback, feedback, and a lot of people thought that this season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, what was cringy? Cringy, hard to watch, dark. You guys know all of it. Andy Cohen did not go into detail as to why the LA-based reality show is not following their usual programming schedule. He also did not comment on which housewives may be back for the next season. The most recent stint of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills featured Kyle, Lisa Rinna, Crystal Kung Minkoff, Erica, Dorit, Garcelle, Sutton, Diana, and Kathy Hilton as a friend of the cast. But you guys can't forget Cherie Zampino. And we also know, following the drama that happened in Aspen, following the drama that happened in season 12, Kathy Hilton warned Bravo that she may not return if Lisa Rinna and Erica Girardi were asked back. We know ultimatums don't work out. Not for Andy, not for the network, and not for usually the person who's giving it. But to be fair, I think that she really doesn't give a shit. I think she's at the point where she's like, I have money, I have a life. People know who I am already. Why do I need to do this show? I had a stint that I would only be willing to come back if the cast changed. And that's what Kathy told TMZ back in October. If it was completely the same, absolutely not, because I feel there are two bullies that like to intimidate a lot of the other girls. Now, while moving forward, Bravo's figuring out the casting issues with The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Andy Cohen shared which franchises are currently filming, because not everybody's put on pause. We're shooting the new Real Housewives of New York City, and that I'm excited about, and then we'll get Legacy going. Can you imagine having the Housewives of New York and the Housewives of like Roni Legacy filming at the same time, and they're just like walking down the Upper East Side, and it's like, oh, hey, you're shooting Roni. Oh, we're shooting Roni too. Yeah. I mean, that could be cute, but that's not going to happen. He teased this to E! News while remaining tight-lipped about further details. He also noted that The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which is airing right now, is in the middle of a gangbuster season. He said season 3 will wrap early of 2023, much like The Real Housewives of Potomac, which he said is also having a fantastic season. He's also teasing that we have Ultimate Girls Trip, and that's coming in the new year. That'll return for the 3rd season on Peacock. And we did hear rumors about a potential RHUGT season 4 cast. Now, speaking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, we also heard that Andy Cohen is opening up about Kathy Hilton's declaration that she made to TMZ, saying that she would not return for another season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills if the two biggest bullies in Hollywood, if they were there. It's a no for her. Everyone who's on the show, I want them to be excited about being on the show and have a level of desire to be on the show and feel great about it. And that's what he told Us Weekly. We've had this situation before with other housewives who've said, look, this isn't my group. I don't want to interact with X person or Y person. And so it's totally their decision. No one is holding your feet to the fire. You can come, you can go, but you're not going to give us an ultimatum. He said that no official decisions have been made about season 13 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but he hints that there are going to be casting shakeups. And that's obvious too, because with what we're, talking about going into the pause and the not getting into filming yet for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and then Kathy drawing her line in the sand and giving an ultimatum, then of course we know that it's going to be a cast shakeup anyways. I don't think we'll get Diana Jenkins back. I think if the network decides to go with Lisa Rinna and Erica, or one of them, I don't think Kathy Hilton will come back. That's two. I really don't feel like Cherie Zampino is going to be returning. I don't know about Crystal Kung Minkoff. Like, the only people I'm actually sure about are Sutton, Garcelle, and Kyle. I mean, Dorit could even get demoted to a friend of at this point. It's kind of downtime, which is important between seasons, especially when the season is so volatile. He added, I think tweaks are always good, but it was a very successful season, and it was, with the ratings being as high as they were. Meanwhile, Lisa Rinna has made it clear that she can work with anybody on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I can work with anyone. And that's what she also told TMZ, because it looks like that's a theme around here. Everyone's just talking to TMZ. All right, guys, I'm so curious to pick your brains and see what you think about Andy Cohen talking about this break, the break from The Real Housewives, and revealing, this is kind of wild to me, because he's revealing that there's going to be a date in January, and I was trying to figure out the date where he said that they would be coming back and filming for season 13. He just said in the new year. That's not really a date, but I'm guessing we keep hearing the whole time January. So we're going to go with January. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead and comment below. And if you need your Beverly Hills fix in the meantime, go to our new podcast episode of, with Farrah Brittany from Buying Beverly Hills, because it was a great conversation. Also, don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell, and we will be back on Monday with hot, messy topics and more podcasts. Lots to do, lots to talk about. I love you guys, and I hope you had a great weekend. It's still going. Bye.